Okay, we are live. I'm like blown away by my hair growth, guys. Look, it's like literally past my tits. Look at that. Love it. And like I had my hair in a bun all day and like she looks so nice. And all I put in my hair last night when I washed it was some of my unknot detangler and then my hair thinning defense serum. But like, she like, this is pretty good. Anyways, I'm just a girl. And that's literally the title of today's episode. I'm just a girl. Because I have like so much to catch you guys up on. So this past weekend was a 4-day weekend because it was the 4th of July. So you already know I got into some stuff. So the boyfriend and I, we had a boat day with his friends, and we had such a blast. I literally had the best 4th of July I've ever had, and I'm not just saying that. So that was really nice of his friend to invite us out on their boat. And then we had like a cookout, we played cornhole. What else did we do? We watched the fireworks. Like, it was a really fun time. We saw an eagle. I was like, what the heck? This is lit. And then the boyfriend and I, we'd woke up early Friday to go to the Adirondacks. And I have so many things to talk about because I'm just a girl. So I get up, I get ready. I'd already like packed everything and we get on the road. And of course, like I have to stop and get my iced coffee and my boyfriend knows this. So we go to Starbucks and I'm waiting in line. And it was probably like 6:50. They open at 7. And I think they let us in at like 6:56. Got my coffee, but I'm just a girl. I just need my coffee. I just need like a little, sweet treat to get on the road. So I also got my bacon Gouda sandwich, which like is a go-to for me. I have to get a bacon Gouda sandwich anytime I go to Starbucks. That or at least like the banana bread. I love their banana bread too. So we get on the road and we were, what did we do? Oh, we were like kind of like off-roading when we got up to where we were camping. And I have to say, for tent camping, we tent camped one night because the humidity and bugs were so bad. And I am just a girl and my boyfriend is just a guy. But like, I noticed something about myself. Three things that really, I guess, show my true colors or like will bring out like who I am the best, and also like just how he was able to handle that is when I get really hot, when I get hungry, and bugs. And like this is something that I just wanted to chat on because I think it's been like an ongoing like inside joke with my entire family growing up. Like, I love camping, I love the outdoors, I'm a granola girl, I love hiking, I love taking pictures, I love being in the creek, lake, water, any body of water, big waterfall girly. And me and the boyfriend, we found a few waterfalls, and we even like I didn't like make this note, but I skinny dipped a little, and that was like really fun on the top of a waterfall. And we found like some really cool places, which was sick, and that was good. But like me and the bugs, I don't do well with bugs. And growing up, the one thing was like anytime I would go anywhere, like with my family, because my family is like a big granola family, they love national parks, they love hiking, they like being outdoors, as same as I. And I just don't do well with bugs. And so I'm acting like a psychopath, like swatting myself, like freaking out, like screaming. Like people probably think I'm getting murdered in the woods, but it's like literally just like these black flies, horse flies attacking me, and I'm freaking out. And my poor boyfriend. Oh my God, this man loves me so much because I'm like, I look like an insane person and you still love me somehow. And I definitely was getting irritated, and I will tell you this, like, he handles me so well, and I could tell that I was irritating him and I felt so bad, but I'm like, these bugs, I couldn't, and the humidity, it was so bad. And he couldn't do it. Like, I'm talking like I had like off on as my perfume. We were in the tent. It was like sticky, icky. I fell asleep before him, which doesn't usually happen. He usually falls asleep before me. And we woke up the next morning, and then what do? We went and we got breakfast sandwiches. Then we went and got some firewood. We decided we were going to go to Old Forge, which I love Old Forge, by the way. It's such a cute area. 4th, 5th, 6th Lake, so pretty. We like Inlet, though, New York, better than Old Forge. And funny enough, there was one of my, like, friends up here, so I was surprised that we didn't meet up with them, or if I would have known, like, the night before, but him and I just kind of did our own thing. He rented a room, because I'm just a girl, and he's just a guy, and we rented a room at one of his favorite, do I have my sweater? Oh, it's my sweater's on the floor. But we rented a room from this place called Montague Inn up in Tug Hill, New York, and he usually goes up there hunting all the time. His buddy's got like a cabin up there, whatever. And it was so much fun, and thank God, because we needed a shower because we were out in the woods tent camping for that first night. Your girl literally took up in the woods, twerking that booty to, like, you know, and thankfully his mom is so sweet and she got me wet wipes because, and thank you God that I didn't have to take it in the woods, because if I would have had to take it in the woods, that would have been something for real. But thankfully we had running water and plumbing the second night. He paid for a hotel for us, thank God. And then we bar crawled, and then in the morning we got up. And it was just a really good weekend. But I think one of the things I've realized, like, as a couple, your relationship will get put to the test when you go on a road trip, vacation, and they say you never really know someone until you live together. So I, like, made, like, a joke with my boyfriend, like, oh, like, I already told my followers, like, to pray for you because you're gonna be camping with me for 3 days. And, like, I already knew the bugs were going to be, like, the biggest thing. I wasn't even worried about, like, a black bear. I was more worried about, like, a snake popping out of nowhere or the bugs. Like, because I am allergic to black flies. Because I remember one time in college, I literally went camping. This is so bad, and I feel bad for the person that took me. But we went camping to the Adirondacks somewhere. It was, like, an absolutely gorgeous lake. The view was beautiful. We were setting up camp, and these bugs were attacking me, and I could not deal. I could not handle it. It got so bad. I was, like, freaking out. I was getting so upset that to the point where we literally had to drive home, which, like, that was awful. So the fact that me and my boyfriend are, 1, still together, 2, made it through the trip, and 3, he doesn't absolutely, like, despise me for my reactions is a blessing, and I love him, and he loves me. And actually, he said, like, the cutest thing to me this past week, and I don't know if I should keep it private or not, but, like, I already told one of my friends, but just know that, like, this man loves me. He loves this fat ass. He really does. And I love him. And I definitely had to wash all of our pillows and everything because I brought these pillows with us camping, so I'm just, like, starting to do this while I talk to you because, you know, ADHD and I got distracted. But what's really nice is how close I think we've gotten, and I can truly see us living together. I feel like he and I would be able to get along, and it takes a strong person, one, to be in a relationship with me. A weak man can't be with me. An insecure man cannot be with me. Only a secure, confident man can be with me. And number 2, I just think, like, how him and I work through things, like, we could easily live together. Because if we can live in a tent for 3 days, I have high hopes that, like, we'd be okay in a house and everything. I was just a little concerned, and I talked to him about this, about, like, cleaning wise. Like, he's very cleanly, and, like, when he wants something done, he wants it done now. And I respect that so much about my boyfriend because he owns his time and he doesn't waste his time. And I finally found someone who wants to get up early on the weekends and do things, and it was so nice because we got up early and we actually got things done. We went to a store, we got things we needed for the campsite, we went to Old Forge, like, you know, we got to actually, like, enjoy our time, enjoy our day instead of sleeping halfway through the day already. And, like, it was so nice that someone actually, I guess, like, got it. And he pushes me to get up early, which is so good. And, like, he helps me go to bed at night. So it just goes to show, like, you know, you can find someone that has similar hobbies as you. And, like, even if you have some that are different, like, I'm not really big into hunting or the running dogs, but he's not really big into my, you know, hair care and my social media. So it's okay because we have other things that, like, make us different. So it was just nice because I think, like, we had so much fun too, even though I was acting like a lunatic when the flies were getting me. And when I got hangry, I started to get, like, really cranky. And your girl still has not gotten her period. It's been 7 days. I'm not worried because, like, I haven't been having, you know, so I'm not worried. But, like, 7 days now, like, am I that stressed? Like, did my period just decide to switch, like, after years of being, like, on the first or the, like, day before? Like, this has happened now 2 months in a row. Also, my nails keep catching in my hair, and my boyfriend said he was gonna get me new nails. He told me to wait until after camping, but, like, these are driving me nuts because they keep getting stuck in my hair, and I am not really loving that. But it's okay. They're gonna get done. But yeah, I'm just a girl. At the end of the day, I'm just a girl. And, like, when my boyfriend and I were camping together, we're doing things like, if I started to get, like, really overwhelmed or anxious because I do have anxiety, or, like, say we were cooking or it was, like, setting up the tent, and I would be like, I'm just a girl, because I didn't want to get out of the car because of the black flies. But then, like, I did things like, you know, I helped set up the interior of the tent. You know, he had paid for a lot of our camping food, so, like, I pitched in with, like, some small stuff. Like, I think I got us, like, what was it? Like, just, I had soap, and I had ketchup and stuff. Like, I bought myself one of my coffees because he was buying, like, a good amount of stuff, and, like, he had his dog go into the vet because it wasn't doing well. So, like, I was trying to be conscious of that as well. Like, even if, like, you know, he offers, I was trying to just take, like, a little bit because he does a lot for me. And I'm very grateful for all of the help that he does because he's a man. At the end of the day, I got myself a man. He was, like, over there, like, with a hatchet, freaking, like, going at it with the wood, and I was like, oh, I got myself a man. Like, he could set up a tent, he could take on a bear, he could freaking, I don't know if, like, how that would go down with the bear, but, like, he can cut wood, he freaking knows how to navigate himself through the woods, he can, like, off-road it in his Tacoma. Like, got myself a man. Oh, man. Yeah. So, and he makes me feel so good and special. Ugh. I love that man. I really do. It just goes to show that, like, everything does happen for a reason, and I don't know. Him and I just, like, we, like, joke and we're happy together, and, like, I'm just a girl at the end of the day. I'm just a girl, you know? I can fart in front of him. It's great. I'm just a girl. And that's been, like, my favorite line to say, and I told him, like, that was what today's episode was going to be named, is I'm just a girl. And he's like, it's perfect. I love it, because that's been my excuse for everything. When I asked if we could, when we got back, we'd literally been, like, driving about 3-some hours back, and, like, I know he wanted to get home, but I walked in and my garbage stunk up my apartment. It was so bad. It was, like, raunchy, and this man took my garbage out. And I'm like, babe, I know you need to get home. I know you want to get home and, like, air out the tent, look after your dog, like, make sure everything's okay. But please, can we go to TJ Maxx, because I need a candle because it stinks in here. And he's like, of course, babe, no problem. And I'm like, I'm just a girl. He just gets it. And, like, I love that he gets it. I really do. I love that he takes good care of me. And, like, anytime, like, I wasn't feeling good, or, like, the heat started to get to me, or I just needed, like, today, like, we were getting coffee and he got me coffee, and I just, like, was sitting in the truck because, like, I was wearing the hoodie, and I was like, dying because it was like 60 degrees on Tug Hill, and then we got down to like Pulaski and it was literally 80, and I'm like, that's a huge temperature difference. And I literally was in the front like driver's seat, and I was changing, and I somehow put this shirt on over like under a hoodie, and then I took off the hoodie without flashing like everyone there at the coffee shop. It was great. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, it just like made me realize like this 4-day weekend was something I really needed. Like, I want to just live life. Like, that's why I work my butt off so hard, because I'm really truly just trying to turn business into a lifestyle. So like with my online business, like why I think I talk so much all the time about my personal life is like because I want people to know, like, and trust me. And the only way to do that is like when you're actually being relatable, and like where people can see like who you are as a person is like the same person that I am online, I'm the same person offline. And that is like so hard to master. Like, you have to do a lot of personal work. You have to find that level of confidence in yourself. You have to be able to not care about what other people are going to think, and really just be able to treat like how you're talking to the video like you're talking to a friend, like you're talking to FaceTime, you know? And that's something that doesn't really come easy to a lot of people, and it didn't for me like at the beginning, but it took a lot of repetition and practice to get good at it. And now like it's just like fun, and I look forward to doing these voiceovers and like sharing like my vlogs, and I'm realizing like people will care about your like will care about your life, and what you think is boring, like other people will think is so cool. Sorry, my leg like fell asleep, guys. I just gotta like move it around. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put your content out there, and who knows what people are gonna come across some days. Like, you could literally think like you're talking to one person, and then your video could go viral. I had a video hit 1 million. This blows my mind. 1 million views. And I went from having like literally in this past week, I think I've had about 400 new followers on Instagram, and continues to keep growing. I've had about 800,000 people in the last 30 days come to my actual account because people resonated with me. That's pretty sick that 800,000 people out of that 1 million came to my page. That means that they really saw my personality, who I was, thought I was like an interesting soul, and wanted to check out my page and see a little bit more from the story I was talking about, which like I was literally telling like, you know, my story of what I was going through when I probably shouldn't say that, but anyways, when me and my boyfriend had broke up, and then, you know, I was explaining the no contact phase, and then obviously like, you know, he broke no contact, we got back together. You guys all know. If you missed, go back a couple episodes. But like yeah, it just goes to show like you never know what's gonna go like out on that explore page, for you page, and become like look at the Hawk Tuah girl. Who knew she was gonna become an overnight sensation? Post your content. Like, it's fun. I love the fact that I could literally vlog everything this weekend, and like the fact that I actually was still able to keep my goals and still post and go live. Like, I know that was like probably something that was like a little irritating for my boyfriend to find service, but then he understood my goals, and he understood why it was important to me, because I have this 90-day challenge I've been doing. I'm on day 68 already completed, where I've been going live, I've been posting a reel, I've been doing 5 connections, interacting on my stories, and then I have a group chat with like all these other creators from the beauty brand that I'm partnered with. So it's like, that's something in the morning I always like say good morning and interact with them. But that's what I've been doing now for 90 days or for 68 days, and I'm going to 90 days. I'm like, I literally went live after the hospital. So I was like, I'm not letting no service stop me, because there was no service at the campsite I was at for the first night. My boyfriend had service, but I didn't. But I found service. I had his hotspot go on, and I was smart, and I thought ahead. And before we lost service in the morning, I did everything before, I think it was 8 o'clock. I got everything done before he even came and got me. I was ready to go. I was ready to go. Or not before he got me. Before we, like, left. Sorry. Oh, my God. My literal brain fart moment there for a second. I was thinking about how I was up, like, really early the 4th of July. And I was, like, doing everything, too, like, that day. So, sorry, my bad. But, I was going to say something. Yeah, like, I didn't let the no service stop me. I just kept going. That's it. I found where there is a will, there is a way. And I'm just a girl. You know, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl figuring it out. I'm just a girl. And I think that, honestly, because, like, I work on all this, like, worrying and stress and whatever. But, like, I'm just a girl at the end of the day. I'm just a girl. And I'm just a girl who wanted to have a fun weekend with her boyfriend. And I did that. And it was great. And was it fun to unplug for a little bit? Yeah, it was. It was nice. But, like, I like my Wi-Fi. I like being engaged with the outside world. I just enjoy that. I needed my brain rot moments because I like going through my TikTok and like learning new things. Like I was watching cooking videos tonight, and I've learned so much from social media that has helped me grow my common sense and grow in other areas that I struggle in, which is cooking and, finance. I've learned so much in cooking and finance. Those are probably like my Achilles heel right there, cooking and finance. But I'm proud of myself because I keep pushing through. And that's all you can do. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a girl. I'm not perfect. I'm not Jesus. So it's like, I'm just a girl. And I'm a girl figuring it out. I'm a girl figuring out she's a light summer palette. I'm a girl figuring out how to properly do her hair. Which, like, can we please talk about how fucking good my hair looks right now? I kid you not, just had it in a bun all day. Nothing. I did nothing. Literally, I didn't even wake. It's not even brushed. I didn't even brush it today. Guys, what? There's no frizz. What? I can't. I love the hair products I use. And, like, if you honestly have been seeing my transformation or seeing my hair and, like, you want these products, please message me or go to the link on my bio and take my hair quiz because these products unmatch. Or if you're interested in getting the products and being able to make a little extra income because, I mean, you're going to have to get the products anyways if you make, a little extra income with me. So just, like, let me know. You can also take my work with me quiz as well on my bio. But that's how I'm turning business into a lifestyle because I'm just, like, the affirmation that I just think is, like, I get paid to exist because what I wouldn't do to literally have my day every day look like the past 4 days this weekend where I could wake up, do what I want, not have to answer to anyone, and, like, I can still make a little extra money. Isn't that the dream? Literally just getting paid to exist? Who wouldn't want that? That's why people envy influencers so much because, yeah, it's cringe. It's cringe as heck. No one wants their high school friends or family, like, or co-workers finding them. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, are you going to let that stop you? I've just learned to embrace it. And honestly, guys, like, it's kind of cool if people really give a crap about you that much. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, if you're the talk of your workplace, if you're the talk of your, small town group of people that you graduated high school with, what is it coming on? Like, for me, almost 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years next year. If they're still that engaged in you, you're fucking popping, okay? And that means that, like, you're doing something right. Okay, my family doesn't like I'm so personal, and I was just talking to my boyfriend about this today. What they don't realize is that in sales, you want to make conversation and be personable and relate to people because if people can relate to you, then they'll want to buy from you. And if they want to buy from you, then you can also help with blah, 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 whatever. But, like, it's a win-win that way as well. And you can make friends and you can step out of your comfort zone, which, like, I was certainly out of my comfort zone this weekend, and I'm proud of myself because I found a partner that pushes me out of my comfort zone. And you want someone who pushes you out of your comfort zone. You want things that push you out of your comfort zone because that's where you grow. I don't know. I'm so passionate about those things. But anyways, I could talk all day. We know this. So if today's episode resonated with you, if you're just a girl, if you're just a guy, like, share it. because we're all just a girl, we're all just a guy, and we're all just trying to make it in this world, okay? I'm just a low iron girly trying to make it in this world. So, well, thank you for coming to my beautiful TED Talk on this lovely Sunday, humid as fuck evening. I'm going to upload this, and I will look forward to you guys enjoying it. And if you made it all the way, you're a real one. And, yeah, I'm terrible at any of these. I'm a little socially awkward sometimes, but you know what? It is what it is. We're getting it done. It's what's like Matthew McConaughey, Shaboozey Shabazz, yeah!